Hey everyone, it's me, Francis, and everything's weird today. I don't have all my synths set up. I have weird lighting. I'm kind of in the process of reorganizing the studio, and it's a weird time of day, so there's some light coming in from outside, which appears to be green and red for some reason. I actually don't think it looks like this in this room at all, so maybe my camera's messed up. Anyway, today we are going to be doing an early live stream because I couldn't make later tonight work. Something came up, well, a few things came up, and I had to start canceling stuff. And the live stream was probably one of the least important things because I figured, worst case scenario, if you were looking forward to watching this tonight, you can just watch the recap of an earlier one because I have like a little hour and a half I could carve out of my schedule today, right around now. So, today we are doing another D&D music live stream. So I've got this template set up, just a piano writing tool hooked up to my MIDI controller and my voiceover. And we are creating some music. I have a sort of a dark something's wrong, evil themed like seaside town, I guess. That's sort of the main setting of the adventure, and I want something that's very ominous, a very ominous theme. And in my stream starting soon screen, I was experimenting with something like that, or even that chord's kind of nice. I think this can sound ominous in the right context. If you put the right stuff on top of it. So that's where we're going to start. Putting that theme in, figuring out maybe some grooves that can go with it, some different ways of harmonizing it, and different ways of making it work in context. All right. Do I have my click on? Now I do. Okay, just at the tempo my session was set to, which was the default 120. Sounds okay. I think it's usable. I'm going to explore some approaches to it. Let's try maybe just playing along with it a little bit and seeing if there's any notes that stand out as being excellent. This is just an E and a B. F and C. Off-putting. Switching between them is kind of nice. Changing the bottom note. I actually like this one a lot. Okay. Okay. And let's just clean this up a little bit. Quantity these notes as well. And let's listen back to that. And I'm going to actually arm this so I can play along with it more. I'm thinking okay. I like that idea. Let's just add that. I didn't do what I was thinking of. Nope, not quite. Okay, got an idea. That D could work. No, it's not working out for me at all. That should be a B, not a C. That works. I could try some passing tones. Okay, that's the one without that first note, I think. And then these can be quantized to, we don't want no end. Dun dun dun. A little bit longer. Okay, I think that's going to be our starting theme. Version 1. Okay, next up, I want to explore what we could do with a high melody. Let's try that. Okay. Looks kind of nice up there in octaves. I do want these to last until I didn't change the note end position and note end. Oops. Okay. I feel like this would work really well with some type of a heavy, groovy kind of a riff. Maybe like a 6/8 kind of a thing or a triplet feel. Let me think. Faster than that. I want faster than that. Let's go for a tempo change here. 140. And I'll loop this around. Hey, distracted doodler. Following along. I like the pedal more. Hey, Colin. Hey, Colin. Oh, sorry, I've been absent. My schedule doesn't work with the late streams much anymore. Apparently mine doesn't either, at least today. So I am currently working on trying to find some new times for streams. I'm trying to get a weekend one going, maybe like a Saturday morning kind of a thing. And then I've been scrambling to make it to the Tuesdays on time. I think I can't do 8 p.m. anymore. So I think that we might shoot for a 4 p.m. or a 5 p.m. instead. Hopefully that's better for everyone. I've also been noticing that a couple of other people, it's not just you, have been showing up and needing to take off or needing to get to bed early. So I think that it might just not be the best time for a stream. I also I have YouTube analytics. I know when the best times are. And it's not Tuesdays at 8 p.m. So I've been thinking about which one of the times that it says people are actually online that watch my videos works best for me. And I think it's like late morning, early afternoon on weekends, or middle of the day on another weekday. Yeah, 11 p.m. is pretty late for your time zone. Ooh, I like this. I like this idea. Or it's okay. It needs something else. For now, I'm not confident that this one's going to be a winner. So we'll just record the idea that was the best one so far and move on. Oops. Give myself a count in, I guess. Think about the timing. I could do better than that, but that's whatever. This is just a test, and I feel like I won't keep this one anyway. Why? Why is that not showing up? Cool. Okay. Oh, there's two things there. Okay. I see what's going on. And you can be there. And we'll move on. Another version of it. Some type of a slow version of it would be nice. 108 gems. Are those just perfect fifths? Which part are you thinking of? The accompaniment or the top line? When you're saying that. Actually, neither of them is perfect fifths. Those are all just octaves. So that probably answers your question. Yeah, I've seen you releasing a bunch of stuff. I haven't had a chance to keep up with all of it, but I'm gonna have to have a. I am running. This is going to be a Forgotten Realms campaign that I'm running right now. So might have to dust off the Elminster tapes to include some of your music in the background. Yeah, the top line is just parallel octaves. It's E and E, D sharp and D sharp, or I guess B and B, and the last one wasn't that note. It was an A, I guess. I keep accidentally playing that, and I think that's kind of a nice version as well. I shouldn't need codes. We generally have the music streaming on our sessions. Another thing that I'm thinking of doing with these, actually, since I'm writing music specifically for my campaign, is to chop these up into stems and essentially like have a reprocession open. So essentially render them out so they're just audio, so the computer doesn't have to do a lot of work, and be able to do stuff like have this playing and have it on like a fader or something like this. And like the area's done, and the players are going somewhere else, and essentially like have like almost do it like a DJ mixer. I kind of like the idea of having the music non-linear. Anyway, 108. I think that this one I'm going to explore just playing the piano. Let's see how it feels. It's weird that it's like the same melody. just really slow. Okay, I have the click feeding into my ear and I don't like it, so taking the click off. And doing another improvisation. It's kind of fun. I can't find my damn sustain pedal. As I mentioned at the beginning of tonight, I am working on moving my studio around. We're going to have a more permanent background. Here's my sustain pedal. There's 2 sustain pedals on the ground. That's why I always have trouble. Anyway, synths behind me. Oh, no stands in sight. Just a complete mess in here. Trying to get everything put back together, and we'll be getting a new computer, moving the desk to somewhere else, moving the other things around to accommodate the new position of the desk. Should be hell of a lot of fun. One of these days, the streams will be sponsored by San Pellegrino sparkling orange and prickly pear juice. It's like the best beverage. Okay, trying this again. That's kind of nice. Kind of nice. Let's try something similar to that again. Would this be cool? I like it. Kind of a nice melody. I could work with that. I think this one here might be the winner for this new version of this melody. Invoke a sense of wonder. I always think I'm being all artistic with rubato and stuff, but it always sounds better when it's in rhythm. So what do I got here? Boom, 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 boom. Final Fantasy version. I'll just improv on it again. Maybe we'll come up with something better. I don't like that at all. It sounds great, but it's not the vibe I'm going for. Okay, try again. That first one, I almost like it more as being ambiguous instead of minor. No, try again. That's all right. That's okay. That's probably the best one yet. Okay, we are going to start another recording. I like these items to be broken up because they're sort of different versions of the same idea. Okay, that's getting to the point where it's time to record it on a click track, I think. Click is here. Okay, and now that we have it on a click track, I can come back to this another time, have it be sort of in time, and I can put it on different instruments with drum grooves against it, and it becomes lovely. The only thing is that we have to get these sort of lined up first. And essentially my goal here is to just end up with some melodies and harmonies so that when it comes around to making final versions of these songs, it feels kind of like we're just making a cover song. Because the melodies, like you know if you've made a mistake because the song already has like a way that it goes, and it makes life so much easier. That's why we demo out songs before we make the final recordings. This is going to be, we need a thing to describe this. We'll call this Sense of Wonder. This is interesting, and we're going to try harmonizing this melody. This is starting on... Oops. like a... Didn't expect parallel fourths to work, but I love it. Starting in here, it's starting to be weird. Switching to third sounds nice. It's like about halfway through the phrase too. Sounds nice going back to fourths there at the end. This is great, actually. I love accidentally ending up with something I enjoy. Sense of wonder harmonized. Okay. And these, since we're harmonizing it, might as well. These are parallel fifths, by the way. Colin, if you're paying attention and wondering. And now they're parallel fifths with octaves below them. And I think actually I want to put this right next to it because there's a chance that I'll want these to blend into each other. Little tone clusters. It's very singable. It's a good thing. The last part's questionable, but I have an idea. I like this one. We're not going to change it there. Let's see what this feels like having the bass part. Yeah. Ooh. Actually, all of these could be like really staccato. And they could be down an octave, right? Or double an octave. I think this might be really cool. Let's hear this. Transition. I got those rhythmic ideas from this version over here. I love it. I like this angle too because I can point at stuff like it's right in front of me. This might also sound good with just an E on the bottom. pedal tone. I'm not sold on it, but nice to have just in case. I don't like it enough to even keep it. Okay, enough of this version of it. Let's take the melody and do something completely different with it. And what we are going to do is we could even harmonize it the same way. Yeah, we are. We're going to. And the tempo will be a faster one again. So 126, just guessing a number. And we don't need these fifths anymore because I'm going to make a riff down here. Triplets. And coordinate triplets? Yeah, sure. This should be octave down. Yeah. Okay, how's this? It's really fun. It's going to be really fun in octaves. And this should probably be an octave too. Okay. This is also going to turn into another theme once this is like ready to go. Okay, now the trouble is making this in a new key. I want this riff to outline a D minor chord. And I made a mistake. It's going to be way easier to write this if I'm not writing in octaves. Yeah, that works nice. This next one is should be major. And then this one I think could also be major, but maybe it needs to be yeah. Ba-da-da. Boom. And then I think I want it to turn around in some fun way. Bum ba ba da bum bum ba da da. Something like that. Oh, that changes, huh? Okay, that's not even a turnaround. I thought it was. We're going to take the same piece here. The next chord. Then back down here to this B riff. And then here. Ends up at the F again. And for now, we're going to just try it out like that and see if it loops nicely. Kind of cool. I forgot to pour myself glasses of water. I think that I'll just tolerate it. You know what? At that halfway point, I want it to follow this new format. Boom, 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 boom. What does that sound like? Boom, ba ba da, boom, ba ba da, boom, boom. Just a big scale. I like that. Okay, we're gonna leave it for now and come back to it another time if we need to. And hear it in octaves. Oh, with these octaves too. Okay, this is gonna be cool. I promise. Here it is. I present to you a new version of riff. Riff version, I guess. Yeah, that's super cool. I like it a lot. That's always nice. Making something that you like feels good. Okay, this next version I want to do is I just want this first measure as its own like thing. It's gonna be like a riff by itself. I feel like this by itself is going to be like a pretty cool thing that you could like mess around with in a lot of ways. Yeah, there's a lot we could do with that. This by itself, though, I want multiple versions of the riff. Boom. This should still be in triplets. Boom. And I want a version with just nothing but notes. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. This is going to be like, this is like works on a synthesizer kind of a thing. This would be a really fun sequence to play along with. And because it's so fun as a sequence, we're going to do that. Okay, and this is going to be... a little bit of sound design. I love like narrow pulse waves for things like this, bass synth type stuff. Okay. Back with this combined. The question is, how do I hide that in sort of nautical themed fantasy music? And I think the answer lies in the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack. There's like some really cool low bass synth sequences in that soundtrack that I don't think I ever would have noticed if I didn't like play synthesizers. They're so well hidden and so obvious. Like if you are listening for it, it's like it's right there. But if you're watching the movie, it's just like very, very well hidden. It's kind of interesting how that works sometimes. Okay. Now the question is, does that treatment sort of work with the whole melody if the melody's on top? This is $1 million question. This is a really interesting question because if I can have this just run under it the whole time, that's a really cool orchestration. It's kind of cool. I like the idea of doing something just like that, but trading some of these notes in for things that feel a little bit more natural. I feel like that should be like a... this. Kind of more evil sounding notes. And okay, this is a really cool version. Synth version. And obviously the question becomes, what happens if that melody's on synth instead of on thing? Now we have the video game version of the whole soundtrack, and it's great. We're not making that version of it right now, though. Doesn't match the theme that we're going for at all. If someone wants me to make the Super Nintendo version of this, I will do that for money, but I don't feel like doing that right now at all. Okay, wow, we have a ton of material now, and it's all sort of related to this first thing still. Okay, something that would be useful is having something that's related to this. That works in sort of a different key. That's a good chord, actually. How many Ds does God have? God of 5 Ds. Oh, oh, distracted doodler with your 2 Ds in your name. Let's figure this out. I don't know what to do. I feel like I want to like play around with percussion grooves. I feel like this would be really great with percussion grooves. I feel like I should also just make a bunch of percussion grooves that I have a tendency to reuse and just have them to drag in from my Media Explorer. That would save me a ton of time when I'm mocking things up. Note to self, that will never get done because it's not important to me right now. Maybe like a diatonic version of this would be cool. Ooh, pentatonic version. I love it. That's what we're doing. We're doing a pentatonic version. It's going to be a bit slower, so before I ruin everything, I'll make sure I'm using Shift-C, so I set the tempo in the project separately. 111. I like picking numbers out of thin air for these things. Okay. Nope. And there you have it. All right, folks, that's a wrap. Shorten this one. Oops, not all of them. And we have a new version of the melody. And this one's going to be extremely versatile. Something about the pentatonic scale is that like everything in it sounds good. And to prove that, we'll just start playing along with it. The notes sure as hell work. The rhythm is not doing it for me at all. Boom, 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 boom. Something like that, maybe. I'm going to mark this. Pentatonic Playground. Okay. That was fun. Okay. Try again. On the right track. Okay, so again, this is just a derivative melody, sort of exploration of theme. Doesn't need to be perfect, but this is pretty damn close to copying the notes of the original melody and just completely turning them on their head. And we have a completely new melody here that's both derivative and new and different. And now with this one, I think we can actually come up with some interesting harmonization. Maybe it starts on E minor. I don't like the melody that much. Ba, ba, da, ba. I think that's better. Okay. Oh, it's so good harmonized on just a pedal. What does that sound like up here? The cool thing about this is that you can make a change, and suddenly the change feels extremely meaningful. Like that. Yeah, I think that is our harmonization of choice. I'm going to loop this one a few times because I know I'm going to have an idea by the end of it, and I'm going to want to keep going. What the hell was I just playing? That. Excuse the sound of my microphone. Looks like it's interacting with my melody there a little bit. I want to get rid of that. I'll do that again. Just the two top notes, I think. Changes here, just changing the top note. Yeah, okay. That is like almost like the clear winner of all of these, the pentatonic one. A lot of options there. I could spend hours working on that. My hands are gonna get tired though. I don't play enough piano for myself to play stuff that's fast. It's like what is that piece of music called? It's like about the character that comes after you and tries to steal your child off the back of your horse or something like that. It's like it's like a really cool German song, like a very very famous like what is it like? It's like Franz Schubert or something. One of those guys that wrote music and or Schumann. Is it Schumann or Schubert? I always mix those names up. I think it's Schumann because Schumann's wife was also a really good composer, and that's how I differentiate them. Like one of them is like part of a couple where it's like a power couple of two ultra incredible composers, and one of them's just like some guy. But Clara Schumann is a really good composer too. If you haven't listened to any of those pieces of music, I have no idea what I'm talking about right now. I'm not a music historian. But yeah, there's like a guy that we could just like look it up, I guess. We're not gonna look it up right now. But there's a song that's like really creepy and has this ultra insanely fast, like whoever plays that on piano can beat the revolver oscillate torture scene in Metal Gear Solid 1 with ease. With ease. All right. We've got a ton of versions of this now. Oh, these are not very good, though. Those are almost deletable. I'll go through them and listen to them once, but I guess we only have like a couple of versions of this then. Okay, more versions, more versions. Let's do like a really fast one, 165 BPM. And it's like the Beetlejuice version. Should that be that? That's kind of cool. Okay, I've got an idea now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. The major 7 chord's awesome. I'll have an excuse to use that. That's kind of a weird chord, actually. Oh, some type of a walking line on the bottom would be really, really fun. Oh, you know what? Pedal tone. Okay, that's getting there. The idea is there. That should be a chromatic thing. Weird. The idea is there. I think that to get a great recording of it so that I remember it the same way I am imagining it right now, I would like to record it in separate parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's pretty much it, right? I guess. And on top of that, we need the chords. Let's see if I played that correctly even. Quantize ruined my life. Bonka bum bum bum. Make all these short too. Nice. Okay, there we go. Sounds like Beetlejuice. And there we have it. Let's just name it after Beetlejuice. These are just placeholders. Never forget that your markers are there for you, not for anyone else. What if the Beetlejuice melody worked over this? Let's try. How's it go? Something like that. It's a usable accompaniment for something like that. It might be really cool to just borrow that orchestration from Danny. Danny Elfman did the music for that movie, right? Beetlejuice, and just have like a big horn section, just something like that. Synth. What does it sound like if I play that on a big synth? Maybe it'll be cool. Why, oh, input. We'll just get all channels. And monitoring. Okay, I like unironically love that stupid synth sound on this, and we are going to jam with it. Come up with all kinds of ideas. This is just really surprising to me that this sounds tolerable, let alone like I actually like it. So here we go. I could play along with that forever. It was really fun. What an interesting, weird sound or combination thereof. The idea is planted, the seed is planted. It's really like on its way to being tolerable. It's like, I want to use the word cute. It's like whatever that thing people are doing on TikTok. The heart. It's cute. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I just saw on my on my monitor feedback my Los Reyes Mexican food T-shirt, and it was like reminded me that I want to go eat there. God, I should be getting paid for these sponsorships. Unfortunately, I'm not. I just sponsored Los Reyes. They didn't sponsor me. What a great restaurant. That place is such good burritos. Okay. I think I have time for maybe one more of these before I have to get going. I'm still cutting it close. I need to... You know what I didn't budget time for? I didn't budget time to eat or make dinner. I already said I'd do another one. Let's just do another one real quick and then I'll go eat dinner. So this last one we are going to do is gonna go real fast, and we are going to do this taking essentially this original melody and just like making it cascade. Reminds me of that Final Fantasy Tactics song for a second. In a good way. So, this is our starting point. And the one that's like that. It totally reminds me of that. I need to make sure it doesn't sound just like it. But I will play that melody along with it for you so you can hear what I'm talking about, because it's a really badass song. I wish I remember what it was called so I could recommend it specifically, but it's one of the coolest video game songs. It's like something like this. Something like that will be perfect. Just a nice low melody. Okay, and there you have it. What a show. I guess I missed that note somehow. And then all of these should probably just get quantized. Like quantize your notes, your MIDI notes, auto-tune your vocals. It's like, if it's a demo, you can make the creative choices later. We auto-tune and quantize to make sure that when we come back to the project we're working on next week, we remember what we were imagining, not what we actually played. It's so important to make sure that you use whatever accommodations you need to make sure that your memory functions. because I forget everything that I don't keep track of. Okay, and that's actually, I added some weird thing there. And this should be there. Okay, great. Now it sounds like this. And I feel like it needs like a trill on the top. You know what this does need? It needs like a synth grinding thing. Two different items, I think. Hearing the other one. Okay. Didn't do that correctly. This should be glued. Ah, not within time selection. That was my fault. And then this. I bet this sounds really cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, since we're just about done with the stream, let's just go ahead and add a horn. Just because we can. Is that even working? Why are you so quiet? Guess we're not doing that. Okay, well, anyway, that's all I've got for today. Do that later. That's going to be the FFT style. I'm really just imagining that being from Final Fantasy Tactics and thinking that I'm cool enough to have written something like that without having heard something like that. Whenever you feel that way, just remember that they were inspired by something too. Anyway, I need to make, I have to make 5 minutes to eat dinner right now, so let's eat dinner together. I hope everyone else out there is having dinner right now, because that would make me feel very happy. And I want to listen to this version while I'm ending the stream. Wow. I wonder why all the lighting looks weird in here. I wonder why my stuff is everywhere. I hope that I have time over the next week to record another YouTube video for Saturday and come up with a good time to do streams that I have time to do. So apologies if you are watching this and you were hoping to catch it at like an hour and a half from now, but didn't work for me today. And if any of my friends that know me IRL want to come over and help me move desks and furniture and stuff, that would be really helpful, because I'm trying to reset up my studio and I didn't get far enough by myself. As you can see, everything's everywhere. So thank you so much for watching. This has been really fun. I think it was very productive. I will get around to turning these things into completed pieces at some point soon, very soon. I'll see you all later. Thanks. Thanks, Cam. All right, bye.